Hey guys, I'm back at you with another video here at the homeless camps in Atwater, California. I'm speaking with Daniel, a guy I met. He's very intelligent, a good guy. He has a good heart. We've spoken a couple times and he brings up good points. He knows the world, he knows his people. So I just want to introduce him to the world. I want to give the world his story. I want to let the world hear his story. So here he is. Go ahead, Daniel. Give me your story, man.
So, as I was saying earlier, well, my name is Daniel. I became homeless 3 years ago after my mom passed away. Didn't have my family support because I was going through a hard time because I used to be an alcoholic. And then I left one habit to go to another habit. I'm not gonna lie, I started doing drugs. That's what happened with me and my family not being close, because we're doing drugs. And it's understandable, I get it, you know. It's not always gonna be, it's not all families are gonna accept it, and some people are okay with it, and some are not. Mine wasn't, and I understood. So I did work, I used to have a job, like from 9 to 5, just like everybody else. And it's always happened to me that before I became homeless, I used to look at the people too, out here in the tents and everything, and I'd be like, oh my God, like how can these people live like that? Like, you see the outside, like it's all dirty because there's trash here, trash there. But I didn't really understand why, and I was just like, And then when I visited one of them before I actually became homeless, it was like their own very own home inside. Well, mine's a mess right now, but they had like their own little areas. We had like a kitchen area and like the room, and it was just like, oh my God, it's like just like any ordinary people. Just the difference that they don't have four walls, they have a tent, you know, and they're clean people. Just because they're out here living on dirt don't mean they're always like dirty people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to say, oh God, I'll never be homeless, that'd be the last thing. And guess what, I'm homeless now. And now I had to bite my tongue because I'm in the same situation as everybody else that I met before I became homeless. And I don't wish this on nobody, because it's not easy. It's hard because you have to make sure to get food, water, because you don't have the necessities like everybody else does at your home. You just can't take a shower, cook a meal that easy. And I didn't understand that until now. I understand that. And so all I can say is that for myself is, when you see people out here out in the streets, like homeless people, don't think because they're out here is because, oh, they're drug addicts, or because they're dirty people because they don't want to have a regular job. All these people here, including myself, we do want to have a job. We do want to live like they say, the normal people, but we are normal. Just the difference is we don't have walls, you know, we have tents. And don't look down upon us, and I say us because I include myself now into this thing, because I used to be like that, and you never know. There might be a situation where you might be homeless by tomorrow, you know, and like me, you know, you have everything, thank God. Be grateful what you have. Your house, your home, your kids, you know. But if something should happen, God forbid, that you end up being like one of us, always remember, you know, that we're normal people too. Just, you know, you live different circumstances. Some people are worse than others. But don't look down on us, you know. I'm not a dumpster diver like they call it here, you know, picking up cans and stuff like that. Actually, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, everybody has to make their own ways to make money. It's just that's something I don't do, because I make my money by doing yards, or, you know, doing jobs or running errands and stuff like that. Everybody has their own way of making money. And don't always think that, oh, they're all drug addicts. No, not all everybody that's here, or the majority, do drugs, because that's not the thing, you know. And that's what I used to think too. It's like, oh, because they spend their money on this, and it's not. It's just people living their day-to-day life, surviving, you know, for one thing to another. You know, everybody has their own story, and I've heard some of them stories, and it's probably even worse than mine, you know. And I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's just that it breaks my heart the way people start yelling or saying stuff, because I used to be one of those people. They used to say, oh man, look at those people. They live like pigs and this and that. And look where I'm at now. I can say that I could live like a pig too now, because I made the wrong choices that brought me to where I'm at. We all have choices in this life, and it's better to do, even if you do the right choices, sometimes it doesn't come out the way that you want it. I still don't give up. You know, I thank God every day that I'm still alive, you know. But it's hard. It is very, very hard, you know. and I'm a very emotional person, and I'm not gonna cry because I want to do that, but just I don't know, just be nicer, I guess you want to say. Don't be rude to people like us because we don't say nothing. We're just doing our own thing. What I do, like when I'll be walking, it's like they never seen somebody walking with a dog, or they see me coming out of here, and then like I hear like they're saying something, so I look back at them and I'm like, they're like, what, you know, like, and they're like, oh, I'll get mad or whatever, or I'll make them feel more uncomfortable than they make me want to make me feel uncomfortable, which is funny because they're like, what the heck, and I'm like, well, you're looking at me, I mean, so I'm looking back at you. It's like, keep your eyes on the road or whatever, you know. That's why accidents happen, because like I feel like they never seen somebody walking or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I don't know what else to say. I just be grateful what you guys have, and remember that one day, God forbid, you might be in the same situation that I'm in. Like I used to say, oh, me being on the streets and living like them, never. And look what happened. I said something I shouldn't probably never have said, or I should have made the right choices. I don't know, but God has a plan for everything, and maybe one day, God lets me live on, I'll be out of this situation soon. If not, then I'm a happy person no matter what. You know, I thank God for that.
So, I know that you were staying at the original homeless camp across the street before the police actually tore it down.
Right.
And ever since I've moved out here, I've noticed the treatment from the police the police towards the homeless. The police treat the homeless real bad around here.
Right.
And everybody's story is not the same.
Right.
You know, but we all deserve chances. How do you feel about the police treatment of the homeless? How do you feel about that?
They need to be more educated on how to treat the people out here, because not all, I can't say like all the police, they're the same. Some of them, they're polite, they're respectful, they do see us like normal people, like out there, you know, and some police officers don't. They think because we're out here, we should be treated like animals, we should be treated like we're not worth something, you know. And and because they have the badge on and their uniform, they have the right to yell or mistreat us like you know, just like if we were like their pets or something, and it's not like that, you know. They should do like they go to other people's homes when they have an emergency, and they treat them with respect and say, you know, we call for this or this or that, you know, and they're doing their job. But when they come here, you know, they don't have to be like, oh, being rude and yelling and, you know, go do this, but that. Like, no, it doesn't work that way, you know. We're people too, like the other people out there in society, you know. They should just treat us the same. That's why sometimes we don't try to, but they get disrespected because they disrespect us. And it's like they say, we'll treat you how you treat us. If they treat us with more respect, like normal people, when they come and do their job, they'll be treated the same with respect. But they come and like I said, barging in or treat us like animals because we're out here. That doesn't work. They don't do that to other people's homes. Barge in and start disrespecting them. You know, call this and this and that. So it should be all equal. You know, they're here to help our city, like what they're supposed to do. Then we're people. We're not animals. We're not animals. They need to understand that, but some don't. They are the ones, mostly the ones that they look down upon us, and probably even say stuff that they're not supposed to. But because we say something, then right away they want to give us a ticket or they want to arrest us just for expressing ourselves, and we have that right to express ourselves. They shouldn't have to be disrespectful towards either.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. But I can't say that they're all the same. But the majority, yeah. They look down upon us just because we're out here, and they feel like they could treat us like animals, and we're not animals. We're human beings. I don't see them doing that to the other people at their homes. They shouldn't be doing it to us here, because this is our home too. Just because we live in tents doesn't mean it's not our home. It is our home, and they should treat us exactly the same way like they treat other people.
That's right. That's right. Hey guys, I'm here with you, sitting with Daniel, man. He just gave me a great interview, man. We're going to get so much more, man. Me and this guy are going to build together in so many different ways. And I'm actually going to give him a job. I'm actually going to try my best to put him in a position to where he can get to the next level in life. Guys, I don't know. I don't know about these other guys that do what I'm doing, but I know that I come in the trenches with my people. Daniel will tell you, my word is my bond. I keep my word. I'm a man of my word. And I want the whole world to know that we have to be aware of how we treat people. We have to be aware of how we look at people. We can't judge people the same just because they're in a circumstance, a bad circumstance. Nevertheless, they're still human. Hey, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe to this content. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm sitting here at the homeless camp, and I'm just trying to raise awareness to the whole world. Stay blessed.